arms featured in this one.
Yeah, Matt, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Velo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a two-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia.
First pitch, 105.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
He's going.
Marte off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Wheeler gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Ball 2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Marlins down quietly. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Pablo Lopez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now it'll be JT Realmuto, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on the way. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Gene Segura is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting third. The right fielder. Right. Harper.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score. Second inning set to go, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed John Birdie.
The third baseman, number 5.
And now
John
pitch on the way.
Birdie.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro.
Catcher, Jorge.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 258 the average to begin play, 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Miami. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Lopez is currently third in all-star fan voting among starting pitchers, so he's hopeful at least to get an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Gets him out in front on a good changeup.
Now it's 1 and 2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
That brings up Alec Bohm. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Number 15, Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is in off the plate.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Ready now for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez. First pitch on the way. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Wheeler's ready. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Miller's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they're up 1-0.
Back as the Phillies line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Phillies, the second baseman, Brad Miller.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Roman.
And now in the box, Roman Quinn. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
So here now is the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now at the plate is Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
One run, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. John Birdie hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Wheeler into his motion. 1-0 on its way.
Whoa, that counts.
Weak roller right side. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 1-0.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
And the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
1-0.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Lined hard toward right center. Marte able to track it down for the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Miller. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. One out, bases empty, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. First offering on its way, and that misses, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that's too high, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Up next, Jazz Chisholm. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
3, Austin.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Rhys Hoskins stands in as he looks at a called strike. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now Alec Bohm. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
So now to the plate, Brad Miller, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flew out in his only at bat so far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it is, the 3-0. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. Phillies strand 1. It remains 1-0. And stepping in, Brian Anderson. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 15, Brian Anderson.
Now here's the first offering. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Harper giving chase. Running hard. He's digging for second. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Into the box now, Pablo Lopez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. One and one the count now. And there's ball 2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home. Left side, but well fouled. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And again, a throw and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Aguilar comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Comes set with the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, John Birdie, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Wheeler pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for one. Now at the plate, here is Roman Quinn to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on the heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ripped down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Adam Hazley steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Two and 0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
2-2. Two balls, two strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So a runner at first now with one away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Gene Segura is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-1 home.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
First and second now, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now the Marlins skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Zach Pop is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Rhys Hoskins will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
On a rope to the second baseman.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So stepping in is Andrew McCutchen, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. To third now, but he's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
The third baseman.
He was flirting with disaster all inning long and almost made it out of it, but not quite. A bases clearing triple and the lead is toast. That is how quickly your fortunes can turn in this game.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm. This is line to left, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate, Brad Miller, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball just off the inside corner.
Count is 1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Count 2-2.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 5 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Sam Coonrod will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ronald Torreyes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Adam Duvall will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And now the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Jorge Alfaro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Anthony Bass is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Chad Wallach is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Roman Quinn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And That misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's
3-1 now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First pitch on the way, and I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains 5-2. Archie Bradley will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Stepping in once again is Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
In there, strike 1. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Popped him up. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 17, Chad Wallace.
Next up, Chad Wallach, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to right field. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now that, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Hit hard to the right, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now. Here it comes.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Adam Simber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura.
He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Ball, no strike.
Now the 2-0. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB now.
That's out.
The 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And another foul ball. Simber has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and he's averaged exactly 1 base runner allowed over those innings. That's a 1.00 whip. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, The first
So
baseman.
here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Hit to first. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to dig in, Jesus Aguilar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
2-2, here it is. Popped him up. Real Muto waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, John Birdie.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, John Birdie, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
5-2 the final today. The Philadelphia Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Wheeler earns win number 7 on the season. Hector Neris earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, you've been watching MLB The